Hey guys, what's up? We're doing another support demo, and today we're working on this pretty cool looking Orc Barbarian here. I'm going to do my usual orientation, little slight tilt, and then islands. This guy should need some super lights. Minis usually don't need much more than super lights or lights. And I don't see a need for mediums or heavies. He doesn't have a lot of heavy object on him. That shield's pretty big, but it's not thick, so I'm not really concerned about that. If you all seen my videos before, you know my style and how I support these minis. If they are under 50, they get super lights with a variation on tip diameter between 0.15 and 0.22 and 1.15 and 1.22 bar diameter with an adjustment tip length between 3.10 and about 3.57. And yes, those, trust me, I've played with those numbers a lot. Those are specific figures that I use. I will put a copy of the support settings I use. These guys come out great with no support removal issues. They literally just pop right out. Usually it's the little tiny ones that get stuck on, like the little tiny hairs. You can scrape them off with a utility knife, or sometimes you can just use a toothbrush with some alcohol and just brush them off. Just be real careful around the fine bits. With this one I'm kind of supporting an island, supporting at the same time. This is a bit different from my usual style. I've been doing this a bit here and there, just kind of being very free about this one. This is one of 3 I'll be doing this week for demo, and these sculpts are all M3DMs, which you do have on our site. By the way, if you want a custom size, just request it. I love to make these guys bigger. It's really fun. Currently I believe they're about 136, maybe 132 scale. I've done them in 124 and 118. Pretty decent size. The detail on them is amazing at that size too, especially with the nicer resins. Also, don't forget, guys, we are doing the subscriber drive still. We are doing the giveaway and during the month of Halloween. If you missed the videos where we were talking about that, they didn't get a lot of views, so maybe you should go check them out. But I will put the details for the giveaway in the description of this video as well. So if you do catch this one, please be sure and check out the details of the giveaway. I really would like to give away some minis, and so far it doesn't look like I'm going to be giving away any minis. Come on, take advantage. They're free. Seriously, it's no catch. Anyway. Also, don't forget we are offering free shipping for the month of Halloween too. And I'll probably extend that for Thanksgiving and into Christmas. Because, I mean, why not? Holidays, right? We get it. Everybody wants to save a couple bucks. Especially if you got somebody you want to buy a gift for. Might be a cool thing. Alright, we got the islands done. We can concentrate on the rest of the body and contact points as well as doing any manual islands checks. Find that I am seeing more and more islands that Lychee is missing lately, and I don't know if that's more recent just version update or maybe some of the models I'm working with are just more intricate now, and we're just starting to see that, you know, these programs really aren't catching the islands, and you really, I think it just goes to show you just have to kind of gotta be vigilant. You really just gotta get in there and kind of check out the slices. I find a lot of times it will say the island has been good and caught by supports, and I go and look at the slice, and there's quite literally pixels just floating in thin air, and there's a support sitting within, you know, a couple pixels away from it, and I'm just like, you missed that one, dude. Like that's not exactly on the mark. And you know, here I am trying to place supports where the island detector is telling me to, and then finding that it's not all as accurate as you actually think it might be. At least not that I'm finding lately, and previously was not really much of a concern. I did not actually find myself ever questioning the island detector. If it said the islands were good, I usually did a quick pass, but for the most part I pretty much thought it was good. But I had a couple weird squish pancakey issues on some models recently, and kind of figured it was islanding, and went back and looked, and lo and behold, it was. They weren't big pancakey issues, just tiny little flakes that kind of got, didn't quite cure properly because of contact issues. Once again, floating pixels. I don't not really sure. I can't in my brain. I'm trying to recall when this problem started, at least for me. But the last couple models, I've definitely felt like I had to be a bit more diligent about island control, physically watching and actually going through each slice and making sure that everything is done good. We'll go ahead and wrap him up and get him ready for export. I always run the slice export 2 on each model, so I can kind of watch the slices in case I see something there that makes me either go, yep, this is going to work, or wait, it needs this, and yeah, you get the idea. But it's a good preview because I can watch the slices in kind of like a fast mode, and funnily enough, my brain actually handles that information quite well, and I'm like, alright, no, that doesn't look right. Quite often I'll catch things that way. So definitely don't overlook the export thing in the mouth. I think it's there for a reason. I think it's displaying those slices because of that very, very reason. I think a lot of people will look at that and go, wait a minute, I saw something there that I didn't like. That export preview, I think, is important. So always pay attention to that. Don't just export and walk away. Watch those slices. That's pretty much what's going to be on the display. That's going to be rendering and curing the image. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, sub, comment. We'll see you all soon.